Hey, I'm Machete, and this is Lonnie, and we are slicing up the dead with Walking Dead Season 4, Episode 2. Okay, another episode of The Walking Dead. And this time everything seemed to explode from the inside, not only with the zombies, with the different colored eyes who were having the zombie virus inside instead of tracking it from the outside from a bite. And everything inside in the prison, it's just, there was a melee in cell block D.
Yes. And I guess they did discover that it is a flu-type virus now, so if you're sick, please don't cough, because you will be killed and be turning into a zombie.
So Patrick ended up killing everybody. What a jerk. I liked Patrick at first too, and it turns out he's a jerk. He ended up killing everybody. Killing one guy, and then that guy becomes a zombie. It's like you tell one friend and he tells another. And this one, though, you bite one friend and then they bite another. It's not fair. And
unfortunately, Daryl had to come in and kill him, which is kind of ironic because, you know, Patrick did admire him and was thanking him early in the first episode for bringing in the food.
Yep.
A couple of other things. I liked the humor that we first saw at the very beginning. The painting of Nick. It was like the stick figures.
Nick. We remember you well.
And of course, it kind of carried out through this episode 2 with Lizzie. Unfortunately, her father got attacked in
Thanks
Cell
to Patrick.
In Cell D, and then and Carol was gonna say, "Okay, you want to kill your dad? Here's a knife."
She's trying to make him tough.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the right way to go.
Well, I think what they're doing is they're trying to really make it. You have to adapt to this new world, and in this new world, that's how you have to act. It's like how we teach our kids today, how, you know, don't talk to strangers, do good in school, blah blah blah. Well, in this world, if you get contacted with the zombie disease, you have to be killed, or else you're gonna come back and they're gonna try and kill you.
That's a good point.
Yeah, so it's just different rules. And so speaking of Lizzie, you think she was the one that was feeding the rats to the zombies?
Oh yes, that's the other mystery too. It's a possibility because she did seem kind of attached to them. Especially Nick, and
my money's on her feeding those zombies rats.
Maybe who else could it be? I don't know.
Wasn't me. I didn't do it.
Now Rick finally gave Carl back his gun, and unfortunately Rick too had to sacrifice the pigs. We don't know if the pigs were infected.
Might have been sick anyway.
Yeah, but he let the pigs go so that they can get at least the zombies away from the gates there, or the fence there, so that...
And that was a really well shot scene.
Oh my god, I felt bad for the pigs.
You know what it was like? It reminded me of like a scene from Platoon or something like that. It was just like, and then at the end when the blood splattered on his face. For one, you know, like, if that was tainted blood from the pig, he's in trouble for one thing.
Yes.
But for another thing, just the way it was just like a war movie or something that was pretty intense.
It was kind of sad too, though.
It was really sad, but that's what I mean. They were almost like his soldiers, right? Like he didn't want to let them go. It was really. I thought that was shot really well. Exactly. Way to go, guys! Well done.
And the fact that he was burning the kind of barn that he had built for them, kind of putting away that kind of life that he was hoping to get. And obviously there's a story behind Rashawn where she was holding the baby and got really emotional. It could have been a backstory, something about her past.
Yeah, we'll find out. We'll find she hurt her foot.
Oh, yes.
That's kind of lame. So we seem to want to start this new season with romances. Tyrese with his woman there. And again, kiss of death. She's gone by the end of the episode.
Burned to death, which we don't know who did it. Obviously, that's cliffhanger. So yeah, that's the end of that love story. So you were all worried about these love episodes, and they are dwindling.
Yeah, they are.
As we go on here.
It's almost like the kiss of death.
Yes.
So for Glenn and Maggie are hanging strong. That's kind of cool, because you're kind of used to that one.
They kind of have like a... I don't know.
I like the way they have their love nest up top there. That's pretty cool.
Yes, and
yeah, well, that's the whole thing about the world they're creating, and again about Carol wanting to teach the little girls to kill. This is a new world, and I think they're trying to, again, as writers and as the show goes, as they're showing it to us, is trying to show us that this is a new world and this is how people would have to adapt. It's a real life look on zombies, and I think that's why the show's so successful.
Yes. I don't know if I'd be able to survive in that.
That's tough, but that makes you wonder that too, doesn't it? Would you be able to survive a zombie apocalypse?
So the best type of zombie kill I thought happened was whenever all the zombies were pushing against the fence, and the one zombie that they focused on, his face got smashed right into the fence, cut him up. It was great. Mm-hmm. Very gory.
That's pretty cool. We'll slice and dice.
Always.
Very nice, very nice. Yeah, so I guess what we come away from this episode is that, there's a new way to become a zombie, and you can tell by their eyes. Their eyes look a little bit different. And from what they say, it's because the disease is coming from the inside out, and they're going to explode from the inside out. And
by a flu.
Okay, that was another episode of Walking Dead, and we sliced that sucker up. Who sliced that sucker up good? Wham! We'll talk to you guys again next week about The Walking Dead. In the meantime, be sure to check out our videos on video games, comic books, and other cool stuff like that. Alright? Hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. When we hit 100 subscribers, we're going to have a draw and we're going to give away some cool stuff. Maybe some comic books, some action figures at 100 subscribers. Thanks for checking us out.